And we are back. Okay, the old coot here coming back at you with another exciting video. So if you've been following along in today's videos, what I did was I did the spatchcock turkey, right? So I took the backbone out. I basically flattened it, right? Did the whole like full spatch. Then what I did was I put it in a roasting pan. I cooked it breast side down at 425 degrees on bake or roast, whatever you have, whatever your oven has, for 45 minutes. I did a video update at that 45-minute mark to show you what the underside, right? So breast side down, the open side up, to show you all what that looked like. Then what I did was I flipped the turkey breast side up and I cooked it at 425 degrees for another, let's say, half an hour. So what I want to do now is I just want to check it because we may be done, right? So total cooking time is 1 hour and 15 minutes. So what I want to do is I want to use my thermometer, right? Digital thermometer. If you have the old school one, that's fine. Poultry, we're going for 165 in the breast area. So what I want to do is, let me orient this correctly. But look at how beautiful it looks. I already took some skin off because it's just too good. But see all these beautiful pan drippings? Oh my God, that's going to make the best gravy and sauce later. So what I'm going to do now is, in the breast, right? So this is the top of the bird on this side. This is the bottom of the bird. What I want to do is left to right, up and down. I want to find the center of the breast. So give or take like around right here. I'm going to go straight in. And we're at 169, which is perfect. We're a little bit over, which is totally fine. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to shut off the oven because we're cooked. Depending on the size of your turkey, this one is a 12 pounder. If you had like a 15 pounder, let's say, or a 16 pounder, you may need to go like an extra 10 or 15 minutes. What I would do is check it like every 10 minutes and just make sure you're hitting that, perfect temperature. Let's check this side just to make sure. So I'm going to go in there. Yeah, 168, that's fine. I'm like 3 degrees over, but it's no big deal. So now, this is crucial. What I want to do is I want to cover this with tin foil and then just let it rest. What I will eventually do is I'll eventually take this off of the oven and just put it like on a wooden, like on top of a wooden carving board, the whole tray and everything tinted with tin foil, just so that it can rest for about 30 minutes. The reason why I want to do that is because if I tried to cut it now, all those juices would come out and you'd have a dry turkey. If you let it rest for at least minimum 30 minutes, what's going to happen is all the juices have a chance to stay where they're at. You'll get a nice juicy turkey, tender, etc. You kind of get the idea. This is the tale of two turkeys. So I'm making this turkey is going to be the one that I actually serve and carve up and all that good stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm making a second turkey over here. What's going to happen is this one I'm going to do the more traditional way. So this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it breast side down, put it in the roasting rack, right? Baste it maybe every 45 minutes to an hour. But with this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook this one. Stay tuned for the next video. You'll see how we're going to do that. So anyways, this turkey, spatchcock, to recap, it was breast side down, 425 degrees for 45 minutes. I flipped the turkey over, so now it's breast side up. I let it go for 30 minutes at 425, checked the temperature, which you all just saw. I'm a little over, which is totally fine. Like 168 is where I was. Ultimately, 165 is good, but the turkey's done. If it needed to go longer, like let's say I was only hitting like 160, right? Let's say I only hit like 160 or so. What I would have done was I would have let it go for about another 10 minutes at 425 just to let it kind of do its thing. Thanks for watching this long video, but one other last tip I'll tell you is these baking trays, if you can get a non-stick one, that's ideal. And I'll put links down below in the description, also in the comment section. That way, when you turn your turkey over, you don't lose a lot of the skin, which I did lose on this one. But see, the skin on the thighs stayed there, so that's good news. But anyways, these are the little tips and tricks. What you could also do is if you only have like a regular baking tray, like the aluminum ones, or if you have like a stainless steel one, what you could do is prior to putting your turkey on, just give it a good coat of butter. Like melted butter or whatever, just give it a good coat of butter just so there's something between the turkey and the pan so that you don't lose your skin when you turn the bird. Or you could use a cooling rack, and put it on top of there. Anyways, I digress. I'll catch you all in the next exciting video.